What if I told you there's a killer trick, so easy yet so powerful, that could make you the one pulling all the strings? It's called the ICE method, and it's a dark psychology hack that can flip the script on any situation. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it to control outcomes, stir emotions, and make people do what you want. So, what the hell is the ICE method? It's all about keeping your cool, being emotionally detached, and staying cold when things get intense, especially when everyone else is waiting for you to react. Think about it. Most people are glued to your emotional cues, trying to figure out how you feel and how they should respond. But when you pull that rug out from under them and stay icy, boom, you throw them off their game. And that's when you grab the upper hand. Instead of giving them the reaction they're itching for, you stay calm, calculated, and totally unreactive. This creates discomfort. They start questioning themselves, and before they know it, you've subtly manipulated the whole situation to work in your favor. The psychology behind it. The power of the ICE method lies in something psychologists call emotional mirroring. People expect reactions to their behavior. It helps them adjust and control interactions. But when you break that emotional mirror by staying cold and unaffected, it forces them into a state of uncertainty. It's like playing chess. Every move you make, or don't make, is calculated, throwing your opponent off their strategy. They can't predict your next move because you've given them nothing to work with. The best part? Most of the time, people don't even realize you're doing it. They just feel this growing discomfort and become more likely to comply, seek validation, or reveal their intentions. So, how can you apply the ICE method in your daily life? Let me break it down into 10 simple steps. 1. Stay emotionally detached. The first and most critical step is maintaining complete emotional control. No matter how intense or heated the situation, keep your face neutral and your emotions under lock. Your goal is to give nothing away. For example, in a heated meeting where tensions run high, keep a neutral face and avoid reacting to provocative comments. Instead of showing frustration, nod calmly while maintaining your composure. This signals that you're in control, not them. 2. Keep your responses minimal. Speak only when absolutely necessary. When you do speak, make your words brief, calm, and to the point. Avoid giving too much information or showing excitement or frustration. If someone asks you a loaded question, respond with a simple, "I see your point," then stay silent. This encourages them to fill the silence with more information or justifications, giving you insight without revealing your thoughts. 3. Maintain eye contact but don't engage. Hold steady eye contact, but without warmth or emotion. This can create discomfort in others, making them feel uneasy and giving you a silent edge in the conversation. When someone is trying to get a rise out of you, hold steady eye contact without any emotional expression. This will make them uncomfortable, and they might backtrack or soften their approach. 4. Observe reactions. Watch the reactions of the people around you closely. Since you're withholding your emotional response, others will start to reveal more about themselves, whether through frustration, confusion, or an attempt to seek your approval. During a negotiation, notice how the other person reacts when you stay quiet. If they start fidgeting or becoming defensive, it's a sign that your emotional detachment is throwing them off, and you can use that to your advantage. 5. Use pauses to create tension. Silence can be your greatest weapon. Use pauses before responding to create tension. The longer they wait, the more anxious or uncertain they become, making them more likely to seek validation or reveal their next move. After someone makes a bold claim, pause for a few seconds before responding. Let the silence hang in the air. Their anxiety will grow, making them more likely to slip up or give you more information in their attempt to fill the gap. 6. Mirror their behavior subtly. While staying cold and indifferent, mirror small aspects of their behavior or body language. This creates subconscious rapport, making them feel more connected to you, even while you're staying distant. For instance, if someone leans in while talking to you, you might lean back slightly but remain cold. This subtle mirroring makes them feel connected to you while you maintain your emotional distance. 7. Control the pace of the conversation. Slow down your speech and movements. Controlling the speed of the conversation forces others to follow your tempo, making them feel like they are operating on your terms. If the conversation is moving too quickly for your liking, slow down your speech and take deliberate pauses. This will force the other person to adapt to your pace, giving you control over the interaction. 8. Avoid showing any weakness. The ICE method relies on being unreadable and confident, which keeps others guessing about your true thoughts or intentions. If you're questioned about a mistake at work, instead of apologizing or showing regret, calmly acknowledge the issue and state your plan to rectify it. This shows strength and confidence, keeping the focus on solutions rather than blame. 9. Speak last in important moments. In crucial moments of conversation or negotiation, always aim to speak last. By letting others speak first, you gather information and adjust your response accordingly. Your final words will carry more weight. For example, in a debate, let others present their arguments first. After hearing them out, respond with a well-crafted counterargument. Speaking last gives your words more impact, especially after you've gathered insights from their statements. 10. Walk away if needed. If a situation isn't going in your favor, be prepared to walk away without explanation. The act of calmly exiting a conversation or situation without reacting leaves others unsettled and more likely to bend to your will later. If a conversation turns hostile or unproductive, say, "I need a moment," and calmly walk away. This action can unsettle the other party, and may lead them to reconsider their approach when you reconvene. By applying these tactics, you'll deepen your mastery of the ICE method and gain an even greater ability to subtly manipulate and control outcomes in subtle, yet powerful, ways. Real-world example. Imagine you're in a meeting where someone is trying to dominate the conversation. Instead of fighting back or getting frustrated, you use the ICE method. You stay silent, unaffected, while they ramble on. Eventually, they'll either exhaust themselves or look for validation from you. When you finally speak, everyone will pay attention, because they've been waiting for your reaction. This subtle shift gives you control over the room. Why it works so well? The ICE method works because it taps into the basic human need for emotional feedback. When you withhold that, you create a power dynamic where others chase your validation, your response, and your approval. Mastering the ICE method is like unlocking a cheat code in real life. It's a dark psychology technique that can change the way you handle every interaction, giving you control you didn't even know was possible. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use the ICE method wisely, because once you start using it, you'll notice just how easily it can influence those around you. So, there you have it, folks. This channel's mission is to bring value to this short attention span world. So, if you found value today, tell us that by clicking the like button and subscribe for even more value.